This is Rocko, and we're working on Drop It, and I'm tugging with him right here to get him really into it. If anybody's seen my Drop It video on how to teach Drop It, you'll recognize some of the techniques. Rocko did really good with learning how to drop it when he sees my finger, and then for food. But sometimes, I mean, just typical with he's definitely a bully in the sense that he gets really excited and you can do pretty much anything to him and he just thinks it's fun. You know, he has no idea that you're trying to control a situation because he's just that kind of fun-loving guy. So right there, you see me use his bottom jaw to fold over his teeth to get him to drop it when he gets too excited. So if you guys watch my other Drop It video, you've seen me demonstrate that. So let me just put into perspective when to use these methods and when not to. So again, started off using the food method with him to get him to drop it, but sometimes he would just get too intense about it and it wasn't enough. But with this particular case, I know without a doubt, there is absolutely no biting, no redirecting, no ill will. I mean, he is just the sweetest boy in the world, which is why it was so easy for him to understand that if he doesn't drop it, as soon as I ask, I am going to gently but firmly fold his lower jowl just over his teeth, not to hurt him, not to get a whine or a shriek or anything like that. It is just to make it uncomfortable so he drops it. So when he's actually taught Drop It correctly, then I can hold him accountable. And he was so easy and such a hard head that it made this method perfect for him. And a lot of dogs I do not use this method with. I would say half or maybe more, just because they have some sort of history of maybe going after dogs or going after humans or fear biting or something like that. I would never use that method, but for him it was perfect. This guy right here is he's spoiled rotten, and I mean that in the sweetest way, but as you can see, it can also cause a problem. So when I'm on the ground, it's much harder to control him. See, if I try to have him just give me space, and I'm being very firm, like I'll just have to tell you, you just have to trust me, very firm, and he's still being all pitiful. So I have to you know, stand up straight to get him to respect my space and be very, very clear. And he's not being a bully to dominate me or control me or anything like that. That's just his nature, you know, push back, and it's just a little bit harder for him to understand what you want from him because of his personality, which is wonderful. But again, with certain dogs that are more fun-loving, and plus because of his age, he's very, very young, and he's a bully breed. You know, he's a tough guy. It really takes a lot for him to be like, oh, that's what you meant. Oh, okay. And that's just his personality. So if you guys have never seen the video Drop It, I'm going to put a link down below in the information section for that so you guys can go back and look at it. And then this video will make more sense to you. It's just, you know, a little tidbit of using a different type of dog, same techniques, but a completely different breed, you know, than in the other video, and just, you know, some little tidbits along the way. If you like what you've seen, make sure you subscribe, and if you have any questions, you can ask me. We do Q&As every month, so you can go to my Facebook page and private message me there, or find another Q&A video and put a question down below. Thanks.